in my next video, I'm going to be doing another sheet pan recipe. But before I can start that, I've got to parboil some little bitty potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and get those on. All right, y'all. This is so indigenous to Savannah. I had never had this until I moved to the east coast of Georgia. But we're doing a sheet pan low country bowl. And usually, because we're feeding so many people when we do a low country bowl, we usually do this outside. But today I'm going to do it the easy way, and we're going to have a one sheet pan. I'm so afraid if I say that too many times, the word sheet's not going to come out. There's going to be another word that comes out, and I'm so self-conscious about it. You know what I mean?
It's a one pan.
It's a one pan dinner, y'all. All right, so we got our sweet potatoes. We're going to put us 2 lemons, cut side up. And ooh, this is what I love, love, love. I love fresh garlic, roasted garlic, with some good toasted breads. Oh gosh, it's good. So I'm going to cut this garlic in half. Oh gosh, look, it didn't do it in half. That's all right. I don't know why that didn't do. Anyway, I'm going to do that cut side up. Teresa, would you be peeling these pieces that came apart for me, please? And yeah, just peel them. Oops. Now, I don't know why these wouldn't cut in half. You may have cleaned this too much, you know? So maybe I'll just do the top, like the recipe says, but I sure do.
Now that one did perfect.
No, I just cut the top off.
Oh, instead of doing it.
Yeah, because if I'd done it in half, see, it would have done just like that one. So have to be careful not cleaning your garlic, too much. You know what I'm saying?
One.
Know what I'm saying, Vern?
I sure do.
All right, so I'll just kind of spread those around. Thank you. I was thinking the recipe said cut side up on the lemons and the garlic, and I thought, well, that sounds really weird. And of course, I read it again because it's my recipe, and I never would have put them face up. So I just had to check. And Teresa was using a skin getter off of garlic. If you saw her stand up here rubbing that, that's what she was doing. All right, so I'm going to give this a quick spray. Just a quick spray. And we're going to put them in a fairly hot oven, like 425. And we're going to cook these. Let me check. Just 1 second, Eddie. One more thing's got to go in it before I put it in the oven. I was a little ahead of myself. So I'm going to cut some onion in like what hopefully will turn out to be like one inch chunks. This is going to be the easiest low country bowl we've ever had in this house. And I would probably use maybe a Vidalia onion. I know sometimes we don't even put onion in our low country bowl. But here, you're going to find low country bowl done so many different ways. So many different ways, and people will add, really just what they like to it. I love it when Michael and Michelle goes crabbing. I love to throw whole crab in there in my low country. And I love the sausage. Oh my gosh. The sausage and the potatoes are probably my favorite part. All right, so here we go in the oven, 425. Doesn't that look delicious? So good. Now I did parboil those potatoes for about 10 minutes. Started them out in cold water and boiled them for about 10 minutes. So I need to set the timer on the oven, and then we're going to be ready for the next step. So if you get all your prep done, this recipe is so tasty and so easy. And I'm going to show y'all how easy. Okie doke. Y'all, it's been 15 minutes. Oh, those lemons are nice and soft. The garlic not so soft, but it's coming. All right, so now we're going to add our sausage. Now, this recipe calls for andouille. I am not crazy about andouille sausage. I just normally use just a smoked sausage. But some people just really think that andouille is a sausage for the Low Country Ball. But in our house, we don't seem to think so. But this is an andouille, and it's got the look of just a smoked sausage to it. Like I said, the sausage is my favorite part. All right, now we're going to add the corn. Let's see. And they're cut in like 2-inch pieces, which makes it really easy to eat, you know, for everybody. This is going to be a platter full, y'all. And then the last thing is portobello baby bells cut in half. And I love these. Love, love, love them. In fact, you can get the whole portobello and grill it, whether it's in a cast iron pan or on the grill, whatever. Oh my goodness. And it eats like a burger. I mean, you know, you bite it. And it's just delicious. In fact, I'm as happy with that as I am a beef burger. All right, so I'm going to give this corn and mushrooms a little spray, just like I would if I was putting it in my air fryer. All right, let's see. And we're going to cook it the hot oven again, like 425 for another 15 minutes. And, you know, it may require another 5 minutes or so, but isn't this looking good? Yeah. Yes, sir, buddy. And like I said, you have all that cut and prepping done. You can have this ready so quick. It's looking good, y'all. All right, now for the last step is our shrimp. And Michael likes to get wild Georgia shrimp anytime he can get them. And so this last batch he got, we get them fresh and put them in the freezer. They are small little shrimp, but they are wild Georgia, and that matters a lot to both of us. So, all right. Now, the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to use a Creole seasoning. You know, to me, this is a little hot. It'd be too hot for my children. So it's really, really hot. So I'm opting not to use that, but I'm going to use Old Bay. I can't see if it's coming out or not. Can you see, Eddie? And this really just brings it where it needs to be. Aunt Peggy's going to love her lunch today, you know? Okay, I couldn't see how much was coming out, but that's all right. It's all right. And just a little flavor and a little interest. I'm just going to sprinkle it with some fresh chives. That always makes it pretty. Because everybody knows we eat it first with our eyes, don't we? All right, I'm going to give it another quick little spray. And usually for stuff like this, I'll use the olive oil spray, but I'm out of that. So I got some melted butter waiting on these. So these shrimp, with them being a smaller shrimp, it shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to put it on 5 minutes and watch it close, because the main thing about the shrimp is you don't want to overcook them. And that's easy to do. This is so pretty, y'all. All right, now, usually I make a tartar sauce and I make a cocktail sauce, which they're both so easy to make. Simple, simple, simple. All right, so I'm going to try to take half of a lemon, because I'm using ghee butter. You know, I just love this because it's already been clarified for me. So I don't have to worry about it being full of water. So I'm going to take this lemon and squeeze some juice in there. Oh, it really got done good. Where's that other one? Here's one. Whoa, slippery and hot, hot, hot. Oh gosh, not much juice is coming off, but enough. All right, now where is my garlic, Eddie? Do you see my head of garlic?
Right there.
No, that's another lemon. Where?
Melted down.
Well, you know, only one of them was able to cut in
That's not
two.
it, right
Where?
there. Right by the. There you go.
Where? Oh, thank you. Oh. All right. Now I'm going to try to squeeze that garlic. Oh my gosh, this is so good on bread, y'all. All right. Naturally, you would do this in a bowl. Now, it's strictly up to you as to how you do this. You can serve this in little ramekins beside for dipping, or you can do it the way I'm doing it, which I love this way. And you can always add more butter if you like, or a remoulade. Oh my gosh, look at the garlic chunks. Aunt Peggy is going to love her lunch today, y'all. All right, because our chives kind of lost their color. Just a little bit more on top. What an easy way to do a low country bowl. I hope y'all love it. I'm going to go ahead and fix my Aunt Peggy's plate. Look, 5 minutes for those shrimp. Oh, and look at our mushrooms. Is that a mushroom? Oh, there's a mushroom. Baby portobellos have the best flavor ever. It's like biting on beef. It's like chewing a piece of beef. What you doing coming over here?
I actually don't like baby portobello, so you don't have to worry about me in your business.
I don't have to fight you for them.
No, ma'am.
Uh-oh, I'm fixing to start sneezing. Yum. There ain't nothing like a wild Georgia shrimp. Nothing, honey. And when we do a low country ball, there's so much fellowship going on. That's a lemon and garlic. Please try it. You may not be able to get wild Georgia shrimp, but wherever you're from. Oh, excuse me. That garlic is hot as a lava. All right, so, but wherever you live, you'll be able to get some good shrimp. So do try. Add whatever you want. Take out whatever you don't want. And I'm here sending you love and best dishes on a sheet pan meal. That ain't easy for me to say.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.